Welcome to 5-Minute Fitness Friday, where I have 5 minutes to drop some fitness wisdom on you, or else today I get to run 5 laps around the building. So fingers crossed I can squeeze all of this into 5 minutes, because everyone knows that I tend to stretch things out. Today, we're going to talk about how your activity level is affecting your ability to fight off disease. Since so many people are working from home nowadays, since we're all quarantined and having to stay at home, our fitness level has dropped drastically. Exercise has an important way of boosting your immune system, and activity in general has a great way of boosting your immune system. But let's talk a little bit more, very briefly, about the sedentary life that we are kind of settling into. So we already sat for 10 hours a day without all of this going on. And now that we are stuck at home, that probably has increased to 12 hours a day. And sitting in general, 10 hours a day has been related to higher levels of heart disease, higher levels of blood sugar, higher cholesterol, mental fatigue, mental fog, all of that stuff that no one really thinks about is related to sitting. And now we're increasing the amount of time that we are sitting around doing nothing because we don't have to go to work. So what are some strategies that you can do now that you can implement into your day that can help overcome some of this inactivity that you are starting to accumulate over time? We're going to talk about 3 things in particular. You can do all 3 if you like, or you can just implement one. If you implement one, that's going to go a long way in helping you increase your activity levels so that you're not falling into this inactivity pattern and decreasing your immune system, thereby increasing your chances of getting sick. So the first thing that you can implement, the first thing that you can do is taking a 10-minute walk after every meal. Okay, so that's the important part there, after every meal. I'm sure a lot of people are already taking walks. As a matter of fact, I've seen more people taking walks lately than I did before all of this started, which is one of the positives that's really come out of this thing. But taking a 10-minute walk after every meal is important because postprandial walking, or post-meal walking, if you will, helps lower your blood sugar. If you eat and then you just sit there and go right back to work in a seated position, your blood sugar will spike very quickly, which increases all kinds of issues in your body. So going for a walk, just a 10-minute walk after your meal, helps shuttle all that blood sugar out of your system so it's not just sitting there getting built up. Okay, so think about that. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. That's 3 things, 3 times that you can go for a 10-minute walk. And that's gonna break up your activity as well. So that's the first thing that you can do. But a better way for you to break up your activity is to do number 2, and that is what I like to call movement hygiene practice. So this is the practice of setting a timer for every 25 minutes. And when that timer goes off, you get up and you do some form of exercise for, say, 10 reps or 30 seconds. So maybe you want to do squats, you want to do body squats. When your timer goes off, after 25 minutes, you get up and you do 10 body squats. Sit back down, go back to work, and that timer goes off again in 25 minutes. You get up and you either do 10 more body squats, or you choose something different. Maybe you do 10 push-ups, maybe you do 10 burpees, maybe you do 30 seconds of planking. Whatever it is, the exercise doesn't matter as much. What matters is that you get up and you do something every 25 minutes. So why is this important? Why is it important that you get up every 25 minutes? Well, research shows that about 30 minutes into sitting and working diligently, your productivity, your clarity, your attention all starts to decrease right about that 30-minute mark. So that 25-minute mark is about the sweet spot where it's time for you to get up and reset yourself. It doesn't have to take long, about 60 seconds or so, to get up and reset yourself, reset your attention, and then sit back down and get back to work. I promise you, if you do this, you'll notice a big shift in your attention, in your productivity, in your energy, and all kinds of things, simply by incorporating this movement hygiene practice into your day, getting up every 25 minutes and doing some exercise, just something that takes about a minute or 2 to complete. So the third thing that you can do then is, let me check my time real quick. All right, we're kind of pretty close. The third thing that you can do is a lunchtime workout. Okay, so the reason that this is a good idea to implement is because it breaks your day up. So you have your first half of your day that you've worked diligently, about 3 to 4 hours, and then you have lunch. And generally, most people just sit down and eat for lunch, maybe still just sit at your desk and then sit some more and go right into the second half of your day of work. But if you do a quick lunchtime workout, that breaks it up so that you can kind of reboot your energy. So a lunchtime workout doesn't have to be 30 minutes or even 60 minutes. Most people think of a workout as being 60 minutes long or even longer than that. But you can get a 5-minute, 10-minute, or 15-minute workout in at lunch. That's going to be super effective. So here's a very quick, very brief example. Let's say you pick 3 exercises: squats, push-ups, and planks. And you pick those 3 and you do them each for 30 seconds. You do them back to back to back, and then you get 30 seconds of rest. So far, we have 2 minutes of time that we've taken up. We've done 30 seconds of squats, 30 seconds of push-ups, 30 seconds of planks, 30 seconds of rest. That's 2 minutes. Start back over, and we'll do it one more time. 30 seconds of squats, 30 seconds of push-ups, 30 seconds of planks, and you're finished. You can even do a 6-minute workout by adding a 3rd set in there. And bam, you're efficient, you're done in less than 15 minutes. You still have the rest of the time to eat. So it's up to you how long you want that workout to be, but I promise you, if you did a workout like that, you would be plenty tired, and it's gonna be super effective. And it's gonna be a great way to reboost your energy for the remainder of the day. Okay, over 5 minutes, good. So it looks like I get to go outside and run 5 laps around the building. Lucky me. See you outside. Here we go. 5 laps around the building. I gotta learn how to talk faster.